Welcome back, you guys. On today's episode, we're making the delicious penne vodka. Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
Let me see, that's on. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, penne vodka. A great pasta to throw together a Sunday night, a Tuesday night, whatever. Doesn't matter when you want to make it. It's easy to do. It comes together very quickly. All you're going to need is here, I have a tin of crushed tomatoes. These are the essentials. You need crushed tomatoes, a little bit of garlic. I'm using pancetta. Now, this is optional. I like to start my sauce off with some meat. If you don't want to use meat, fine, leave it out. You can substitute pancetta for bacon or prosciutto. Those all work interchangeably. Of course, to make penne vodka, you need vodka. So, oh, I'm spilling it. You need about, this is like, what? Oh, it's strong. Like 2 shots of vodka in here. The vodka is important though. That is gonna bring out all the flavor of the tomatoes. That's a crucial ingredient to this. That's why it's called penne alla vodka. So I have some penne noodles and we have some heavy cream to bring it all whole at the end. But essentially that is it. This is an easy sauce to make. We're gonna start by throwing our pancetta. We got a cold pan that's gonna go right in on medium heat. We're just gonna start to render that fat out. The difference between pancetta and bacon, they're very similar. It's the same cut of the pork belly, but bacon is smoked. And my light's gone. The light didn't even last 10 minutes. Whatever, we're gonna keep rolling. What was I saying? Okay, the difference between pancetta and bacon. Bacon is smoked, whereas pancetta is cured, so it's salt. So you can eat pancetta just raw, right out of the bat. It's very salty. We're gonna keep that in mind when we keep cooking. We're not gonna add as much salt to the final dish. And we're not gonna put any olive oil in the pan, because the natural fat, the fat's gonna render out of this. That's gonna be our oil. If you're not using pancetta or bacon, then just go in with olive oil and go right to the next step, which would be frying off the garlic. So we're gonna let that go probably 5 minutes, keep stirring it until it renders out and goes crispy. I got water boiling in the back. I'm gonna salt my water right now. Actually, very important. A lot of people forget to salt water when they're cooking. You need a lot of salt. That's the only time you get flavor on the pasta is in the boiling process, so you need more salt than you think. It should taste like the ocean. That's the level of salt you're going for. You might think, oh, that's a lot of salt. No, it is important. You're not eating it. It's not really holding on to that pasta. All right, guys, once your pancetta has finished rendering, it's gone crispy, turned brown. Now we're gonna go on with the second step, which is I have some thinly sliced garlic. I'm just gonna throw in right now, and then a pinch of chili flake. I like a little bit of heat in my sauce. I'm gonna go a little more. If you don't want that, fine, don't put it in, but it's nice there. It gives another level, it's all about depth, especially when making a pasta sauce. It's all about levels of flavor. So we're gonna, and it smells great right away, right there. The garlic just hits the nose. And once that garlic is aromatic, so pretty quick, 45 seconds, 1 minute, we're gonna go in with our vodka. And now here's the fun part. Vodka goes in. Woo, we're flambeing, okay. Let it cook off, the alcohol burn off. It's a little bit more of a flame than I was expecting. We're good, let it cook off, you're fine. Don't let it scare you, it's just a little fire. It's just a little fire, that's the alcohol burning off. Beautiful flambe. I didn't know I could do that in this kitchen. I probably shouldn't be, but hey, we're still here. Now it's dying off, it's cooking all the alcohol off. There you go. If you don't want to flambe, you don't have to. Just don't do that. It'll cook off and just vaporize naturally, but that's fun. That's always fun, seeing a little bit of fire. But hey, if you're afraid of fire, 46% of Americans are, then just don't do that. Just put it on the stove over here, put it in, and just let it vaporize naturally. We're gonna go in now with our tomatoes. This is just gonna start to simmer. Just bring all those flavors together. We got a little bit of heat, and we have that garlic coming in over top. Just give it bear hug. That's what it's doing. It's hugging everything. Because this is gonna need about 10 minutes to kind of cook, meld, come together, so we can drop our pasta in. Pasta takes about 7 to 10 minutes as well. That goes in, and now we're cooking, now we're flowing, now we're going, now we're moving. I don't know what I'm doing with this. See ya. Oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a fucking mess. Now we're gonna go in with our heavy cream. Here's the thing. If you're making this and you're planning on saving it and using it for the next day, don't put the cream in yet. Save what you want, put it in Tupperware, and then the next day when you go to make it, then add your cream. It keeps better without the cream. I'm gonna eat all this now, so I'm gonna go in with all my cream. Now it's a good amount of cream. This sauce is very creamy. That's kind of the base of it. So don't be alarmed by the cream. The cream is there, the cream is there, the cream is good. Eat the cream. I'm just gonna stir and add the cream as I stir. That's gonna help so the sauce doesn't split. If you're worried about it splitting, you can warm the cream up in the microwave or over the stove and then pour it in. I'm not too concerned with it splitting, so I'm just gonna stream it in like this and just keep stirring and you should be fine. And look at that color, just look how it changes. There you go, and that's basically it, you guys. We're gonna let that go for a little longer. Once our pasta's done, that's all she wrote. Boom, 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 plate, boom, spoon, stomach, eat. I'm gonna run to my garden here and get some basil. Not much of a garden, but hey, it's what we can work with. Someday I'll have a full garden with just lots of plants and mud and shit. When I was in college, I had someone build me a garden. I never used it, but I like the idea of having a garden. Basil you want to add right at the end of the process, because otherwise, if it's in there too long, it's gonna turn brown. It's gonna get bitter. You want to conserve that sweetness of the basil, that freshness, so it goes in right at the end. Basically, we're gonna turn it off the heat. Boom, basil goes in now. Give that a stir. Look at that, beautiful sauce. Okay, pasta. Let's take it over here. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be fucking hot. Let's taste this. Oh my God, that's really good. Salt level's good on that. I don't want to add a lot of salt because remember we have that pancetta in there. That was salty. It does need pepper. I'm looking around for my pepper mill. I can't find it. Here it is. So we're going with some fresh black pepper, and then we're gonna take that pasta with a little bit of that water too. That water has some salt in it, and just drag right in. Perfect. This is the ultimate way. You should always do pasta like this, right into the sauce. And now, just carefully. See, I might have overfilled it. I might have overfilled it. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're tossing. We're making a bit of a mess. Let's get this on a plate. Look at that. Look at that. Little basil on top, beautiful. It's not pasta without a little Parmesan on top. Now that is a plate of pasta, ladies and gentlemen. That is how it's done. Holy shit, let's go. Oh man, the plate is very hot. The plate is very hot. I'm just gonna go like this. There's just nothing you can complain about. There's nothing you can complain about. All right, guys, and that's it. That's gonna do it for this episode. That's how you make a penne vodka. Not that hard to do. Pasta's comfort food. Pasta should be easy. Pasta should not be stressful. It should just be able to throw together, boom, 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 just like this dish right here. You'll be set for dinner. You'll be set for lunch. Whatever you're making, it doesn't matter. Guys, I will see you next time. I'm Chef Donny. Peace.